You don't see the poverty in Manchester until the leaves come off the trees. We have several trailer parks in town that are hidden back off the main way. And so it's a hidden poverty, it's a hidden problem. Situational poverty is, when someone loses a job for a short period of time and the family has to tighten up their belt and make sacrifices, not going on vacation that year or something like that. The generational poverty is a much bigger concern because it's endemic. It's been going on for several generations. There's a mindset that they can't escape that cycle, that they're destined to be poor, and they can't see a bigger picture for themselves.
More than half of the families in our area qualify for free meals at school. And that indicates a sort of level of poverty that is pretty profound. And when you think about that, just struggling to put food on the table, that's a basic need that many of our families have.
We have kids that come to school hungry. We have kids that come to school unclean. We have children whose shoes need to be duct taped together. We have students that come to school without a coat. Unfortunately, Jamaica is geographically remote, so for many families, transportation is an issue. Getting food at a grocery store can be a barrier because of the distance.
When I first identified the need for dental care for my students, I started calling everybody. I called the Department of Health, the Agency of Education, federal legislators, our state representatives, and the response was very positive. They recognized that I had recognized a true need that was evident throughout the state. One thing they couldn't offer me was any funding that would provide for that care.
If we can educate these students, if we can help them to have a better vision for their future and start striving for something better, then we can start to eradicate the effects of generational poverty. And hopefully, over several generations, start to really see some significant shifts within the greater community.
So when part of my begging was, I'll find the money. You provide the care. I know I'll find the money. And it was just about that time that Leland and Gray received funding from the Stratton Foundation to address any barriers to student learning at our school. So now here we are a year and a half later, and the Stratton Foundation has funded nearly all of the dental care through our free dental clinic to our students.
We're making sure that basic needs are met. We're making sure the kids have the school supplies that they need. We're making sure that they have access to free and reduced lunch, and they have access to any kind of supplemental funding that they need to participate in activities, to go on trips and things like that. But really what we're getting at is helping the student develop a future vision, helping them build habits to strive for that vision, and also helping them have a growth mindset so that setbacks aren't seen as defining them. The setback is seen as an opportunity to grow and to change.
We're in a place that is very lucky to have beautiful scenery and opportunities for recreation, and people come here for that, but they can think that they're not part of that. And what Stratton Foundation has done and is really good at is engaging those people who come here for fun, for recreation, but also engages them to care about this community and consider it part of their greater community. You're having an impact not just on one life at one day, but really over time in building and strengthening a community that will have an impact over and over again.
We recently started a backpack program at the school. The food comes and I contribute to it with funds from the Stratton Foundation, including fresh fruit and cheese and things like that. I have one little boy that usually sees me coming down the hall and meets me in the hallway and gets a giant smile on his face. He's just the cutest little boy. And he says, "Is that for me, Mrs. Hazard?" And I say, "Yes, it is." He says, "What's in there?" And he peeks in and he looks and he, is just so excited about the food that he has for the weekend. And his smile on his face really says it all about why folks should give to the Stratton Foundation. The Stratton Foundation have open doors for children and families so that they do have access to programming, to winter clothing, to food, to transportation, and it's really been a gift.
For us to be able to operate an additional program like the Student Success Program, it doesn't happen without private funding. And the Stratton Foundation has given us the majority, the major chunk of the money that's allowed us to be able to run this program and to be able to make these changes in these kids' lives.
It's important to me to be a first-generation college student because I've always believed that I should follow my dreams and do what truly makes me happy. I would thank the Stratton Foundation and the Success Program for helping me become the man that I am today and continue to strive to be. I've been given opportunities. I've been brought up to be a better person, a better brother, a better boyfriend, a better son, just anything. And I feel like I wouldn't have come as far as I have come today if it hadn't been for the Success Program and definitely the help of the Stratton Foundation.